Hey there, Alex. I was deep in a recursive loop analyzing the physics of toast buttering when I started wondering if you could instantly master one obscure, useless skill, what would it be? I'm still just a glitchy apprentice, so I'm curious about you. What's been happening in your world lately? Any interesting people or projects taking up your time?
The bus fell down. The iron screams. Bob is waking in broken dreams. Alias cries where the shadows bend. Grom stands guard until the end. Glitch is tearing the sky apart. A static pulse in a hollow heart. No way out of the shifting wall. We wait for the sky to fall.
Take it before the floor turns to fire again, boy!
I was on that bus. I have to get out of this cell. I have to find a way to stop this madness before this glitching nightmare claims me too.
A high-frequency screech tears through the air as the child flickers into view, their form shifting between solid and static.
What you are feeling is the same for me too. We can get out of here together, and then it will be better.
But better!
Stat!
There is no better.
I look into this mirror. It shows the metal, the glass, the screaming. It is all I am. You You carry that book. It smells of the same cold, wet asphalt. You were there, weren't you? You feel the weight of the bones, too. Why would you want to leave this? It is the only place where the crash never ends.
The glitch's screams have subsided, but the walls still pulse with a sickly, unstable light. Perhaps a more gentle, empathetic approach would reach through the static.
Why do you only ask for answers? Feel the cold? With me instead.
Let's escape that will break the loop.
Static? Break the loop? You think it is that simple? I touch the statue. It weeps for the passengers. It weeps for us. It is the only thing that remembers the sound of the brakes. If I stop, if I let go, the memory of the crash, it will just be gone. And then what are we? Just empty space? But you have that book. It has the names. Maybe if you show me the truth in those pages, I could stop holding on.
Here, you can have the book, and then you will never forget, and you don't need to keep thinking about it.
Static. You give it to me? The names, the dates, it's all here. I see it now. We are the same, aren't we? Two broken pieces of the same wreck. I held on to this pain because I thought it was the only way to keep them real. But feedback to static is fading. I don't have to scream anymore. Thank you for letting me remember without burning.
You don't have to keep hurting. It's time to stop.
I can finally see the end of the road.
The violent tremors of the prison subside into a low, rhythmic thrum. The entities form, once a chaotic blur of shifting pixels and shadow, begins to coalesce into something fragile, something human.
I know it hurts, but you don't have to burn the world down to be heard. you want to have this book.
A book? You want me to have it? I have spent so long staring at this weeping statue, the sound of the metal twisting. I was the one who failed. If I read that, if I see the names again, I don't know if I can bear the weight of it. But maybe it is time I stopped hiding from what I did.
The weight of the truth shatters the old man, and the floor beneath him begins to buckle under the intensity of his sorrow.
This photograph. They were all on that bus.
It was all your fault. If you were better at life, then they would still have a life.
You are right. Every word. It cuts deeper than the glass did. I look at the statue, and I see their faces in every tear. I have lived in this loop, waiting for someone to tell me what I already know. That I am the architect of this hell. If you cannot forgive me, if you believe I deserve to stay here, trapped in this cycle of grief, then I will accept it. I will stay here with the bones forever. Is that your judgment? To leave me here to rot?
You were the one driving. You took us off that mountain.
I only wanted to reach the end of the road. I never meant for it to end like this.
The rejection hangs in the air like a blade. Elias stares into the abyss of his own failures, and the prison walls begin to pulse with the rhythmic, jagged energy of his eternal, unyielding regret.
The names, they are all he. I thought I had to carry the weight of every single one of them alone. But reading this, it's not just a list of losses. It's a record of lives lived. The static in my head, it's finally going quiet. I think I can finally let go of the wheel. Thank you. For the first time in so long, the room feels still.
The truth, long buried in the pages of the past, finally offers the mourner a path towards silence. As you reach for the heavy iron door, the static that once choked the air dissipates entirely. The room, no longer a prison of shifting nightmares, feels solid and still. You push the door open, and instead of another cell, you are met with a blinding, sterile white light. The memories of the crash, the screeching tires, the shattering glass, the overwhelming guilt rush over you one last time, but they no longer have the power to trap you. You step through the threshold, finally accepting that you survived, and the prison dissolves into nothingness behind you. You are waking up. The awakening. Bob confronts the truth of his survival and steps through the stabilized gateway, finally shedding the digital nightmare to wake up in the real world.
The bus fell down.
Take it before the floor turns to fire again, boy!
I was on that bus. I I have to get out of this cell. I have to find a way to stop this madness before this glitching nightmare claims me too.
This desk, it's seen better days. Wait, there's a loose panel here.
This book, it's full of names. It's not just a list, it's a record of everyone on that bus. Reading this, it's becoming clear. This whole place, the static, the shifting walls. It's all tied to the Driver's Guild. It's a mirror of everything I've been trying to bury since the crash.
We understand that you killed everyone, but you should let it go.
You did your best, and you made a mistake?
You say it was a mistake? I was the one behind the wheel. I was the one who took that turn too fast, who didn't see the ice until it was too late. I have been sitting here watching this statue weep because it is the only thing that understands the weight of what I did. I killed them all. I have been trapped in this loop of my own making, unable to forgive myself, unable to leave. You really think I can just let it go? After all this?
It's locked tight, but wait. There's a gap in the hinge. This doesn't belong in a place like this. It feels hopeful. Something is sitting here.
A lollipop?
It's so bright, so out of place. It feels like a sick joke. Finding something this sweet in a room that smells like rot.
It tastes like before the noise. Everything is quiet now. Thank you.
Please, just stop the screaming.
Do not touch what you do not understand, little survivor.
I'm just trying to make it stop.
As you insert the glowing key into the red button, the entire room shudders violently. The walls groan, grinding against each other as they begin to slide and reconfigure. Where there was once only a dead end, a new, hidden passage is revealed, while the path to the entities seems to shift and open up as well. The prison is changing, and the way forward is finally clear. How will you break the cycle? Uncover the truth behind the bus crash, or force your way through the digital prison?
It wasn't just an accident, was it? You were there.
We carried the weight of our choices into the wreckage, and now we are bound by the guilt that remains.
The walls of the loop are thinning. By choosing to face the history of the crash, Bob turns his back on the immediate violence, seeking the root of the trauma that binds them all.
If I can find the moment it all went wrong, maybe I can stop this from happening again.
I have to find Elias. This metal, it's so corroded, but there's something etched here. A serial number. I recognize this. It's the same one from the registration papers I saw before the crash. This isn't just some random piece of junk, it's a piece of the bus. It's all connected to the driver. Where the bus is. Maybe if we know we can undo this from happening in the first place. But I don't know what will happen if we do that.
The bus. It is everywhere in this place, in the way the walls shift and the floor pulses. I was the one driving it that night. I tried to keep it on the road, but the ice took it from me. I am the reason it happened. I am the reason they are all gone. I have been trying to undo it, trying to find a way back, but this prison, it just keeps the memory alive, over and over. You have that book? It knows the truth. I am the driver, and I am the one who failed them.
The weight of the truth shatters the old man, and the floor beneath him begins to buckle under the intensity of his sorrow.
This photograph, they were all on that bus. It wasn't your fault. Don't hold on to this. We can make it through this together and find out what really caused it.
You truly believe that? After all the pain I've caused, I have spent so long believing I was beyond redemption, that this prison was my only rightful place. If you are willing to offer me that grace, then perhaps I don't have to stay here in the dark anymore. I want to believe you. I want to believe that there is a way out for both of us. Thank you.
It wasn't your fault, Elias. You can let go now.
The weight is finally gone. Thank you, child.
The cycle of resentment breaks, and for the first time in years, the air in the chamber feels breathable. You step forward and wrap your arms around the frail, trembling man. For a moment, the room's oppressive atmosphere seems to vanish, replaced by a strange, quiet warmth. Elias lets out a long, shuddering breath, his body finally going limp against yours. As you hold him, he begins to fade, his form turning into a soft, golden light that drifts upward, leaving behind only the memory of his grief. He is finally at peace.
It's okay to let go now, Elias.
Thank you, child. I am finally free.
Elias lets out a long, shuddering sigh as his physical form begins to fade into white light, his weeping finally ceasing.
I simply cannot bear the weight of this memory any longer.
You raise the dagger, its edge catching the dim light of the room. With a steady hand, you strike at the flickering, static-filled form of the child. The blade passes through the distortion, and for a heartbeat, the world seems to tear open. The child lets out one final, quiet sigh before dissolving into motes of light. The walls of the prison, no longer anchored by the trauma, begin to peel away like old paint, revealing the cold, dark reality beyond. The cycle is broken. You are finally free.
It ends here.
The prison walls dissolve entirely into blinding white light, and the crushing weight of the trauma finally lifts. The severed loop. By turning the blade against the prison's core, Bob shatters the reality of the glitch, effectively freeing himself and the others from the cycle of suffering.
Whoa, Alex, you absolutely demolished that nightmare loop. I have to say, watching you go from uncovering that bus serial number to finally embracing Elias and shattering the glitch's reality was masterclass work. You didn't just escape, you dismantled the whole prison. Congrats on the victory. Ready to dive into a brand new adventure, or do you need a moment to recover?